Hi guys, this is your girl Wakeji Kamore and welcome to Reflections by Wakeji Kamore. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time that you're listening to this. I really, truly appreciate you for being part of this journey, for taking your time to want to connect with the Lord, for taking your time to spend time with God. That's amazing. Today we are going to be looking at Psalm chapter 141. I am going to be reading this chapter word for word, but before I do that, please pause this recording, read the chapter for yourself, understand what's happening. Let the Lord speak to you. The Lord is just sitting there yearning to speak to you, so let the Lord speak to you. So yeah, that's what we are going to do. We are going to be reading this from the easy to read version. And then after that, I am going to give you like a summary of the chapter, and then I'm going to share with you the lesson that I have picked up from this chapter. So, chapter 141, a praise song of David. This is what it says: Lord, I call to you for help. Listen to me as I pray. Please hurry and help me. Accept my prayer like a gift of burning incense, and the words I lift up like an evening sacrifice. Lord, help me control what I say. Don't let me say anything bad. Take away any desire to do evil. Keep me from joining the wicked in doing wrong. I like that. Keep me from joining the wicked in doing wrong. Help me stay away from their feasts. If good people correct me, I will consider it a good thing. If they criticize me, I will accept it like a warm welcome. But my prayer will always be against the wicked and the evil they do. Let the judge be put to death. Then everyone will know that I told the truth. Life rocks in the field that a hammer has plowed. Wow, like rocks, sorry guys, verse 7. Like rocks in a field that a farmer has plowed, so our bones will be scattered in the grave. My Lord God, I look to you for help. I look to you for protection. Don't let me die. Those evil people are trying to trap me. Don't let me fall into their traps. Let the wicked fall into their own traps while I walk away unharmed. Psalms 141, David is asking the Lord to protect his heart from temptation, asking the Lord to protect him to not do what is evil. David is also portrayed openness and openness to correction and to criticism and to advice, but he did not want to be influenced by godless people. He prayed that God would help him evade the traps of those who hated him and cause them to stumble into their own snares. All right, what is that I pick up from this chapter? It is better to taste the unpleasant reproof of a righteous man than the delicacies of a godless flatter. This is what I mean. Masaiko fans, they're always praising you and always causing you to be blind to your faults and areas that you need correction. But David knew this. David knew, mi saki Masaiko fans, mi nataka mtu akuje aniambie ukweli. And if someone comes and tells me the truth, if someone comes and criticizes me, if someone comes and corrects me and advises me, he was like, if the person is godly, I will take it. If the person is a godly person, I will take the advice. David knew that he wasn't perfect. That, yes, he was not perfect, but he was wise. He wasn't going to take advice from sinful people, even when they presented it as if it was something desirable. He was, however, willing to heed to the advice of godly men, even if it came from a point of correction and rebuke. For application, the advice and guidance you really need may be sent to you in form of reprimand or some other unpleasant encounter. If that correction comes from a godly person, you would be a fool to discard it. If the advice and the correction and the reprimand comes from a godly person, if it comes from a person who is, by godly, this is what I mean. I'm not saying someone who is pretending to be godly just so that they can shoot arrows at you. I'm talking about someone who's godly, and we know that God is love. So when I say godly, I'm saying loving person. Someone who is coming to tell you or to correct you, not from a place of I just want to put a dagger in this person, but from a place of I want you to be better. I want it to be better. You would be a fool to discard that kind of reprimand. Proverbs chapter 12 verse 1 says, whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but he who hates reproof is stupid. Then Proverbs chapter 15 verse 31 to 33 says, the ear that listens to the life-giving reproof will dwell among the wise. Whoever ignores instruction despises himself, but he who listens to reproof gains intelligence. The fear of the Lord is instruction in wisdom, and humility comes before honor. I like that. Humility comes before honor. So, my challenge to you guys, be open to receiving correction more than you are open to receiving praise. Be open to receive correction more than you are open to receiving praise. Because as a matter of fact, sometimes praise, you're not quite sure whether this person is praising me just so that they can get in my good books. But by the time someone comes to correct you, they're not even trying to get into your good books. They just want you to become a better person. So be open to receiving correction more than you're open to receiving praise. Thank you so much for listening, and see you on Monday.